What's up, guys? This is Coach Matt with our Friday workout. This is not a tune-up workout, but it is also a workout where I want to tell you to be careful if you're planning on doing our benchmark tomorrow and you don't want to be super sore. So I have structured this such that you can just kind of go through the motions at a moderate pace if you like to, or if you're say like, I'm out of here, I'm not coming tomorrow, you can just crank this one up and get a wonderful metabolic stimulus to send you off into the weekend and beyond with plenty of soreness to go around, okay? So just keep that in mind as to what your plans are today. If you're not doing tomorrow, please go hard today. If you are doing tomorrow, just think about moderating just a little bit. Let's begin with the warm-up. We're gonna go 90 seconds on the rower. When you get done with that, I want you to grab a band. We're gonna do 8 reps of a band Romanian deadlift. So we're just standing on top of the band and performing a hip hinge with the knees mostly straight, okay? I don't want my knees hyperextended. I want a slight bend in the knees when I do the RDL and a good stretch out of the hips and hamstrings. When you're done with that, take the band, step a little bit wider, and we're just gonna do some upright rows with the band or some high pulls with the band, upright row, same thing, okay? Then we're gonna get to a bar where you can hang. We're gonna do 8 kips and 8 scap pull-ups. Whether you got your feet touching the ground or your feet off the ground, same motion, right? My shoulders are moving out and in, and then up and down, okay? Lots and lots of scapular motion on this one. And then finish with some single leg taps to the plate. This is just a little knee rehab exercise that we tend to throw in relatively weekly. Tap that heel just barely and then extend to straight leg at about this pace. These get kind of agonizingly slow when we're doing sets of 20, but you should get a fantastic burn in the whole leg when you do this. And this is a really good method for strengthening up the patella tendon and all of the connective tissue that goes for the extension of the knee, okay? So 20 and 20, we're getting through that for 2 rounds. When you're done with that, we're setting up a kettlebell and a place to do toes to bar or whatever your progression level is on toes to bar. So some people will be laying on the ground doing the lying leg raise. Other people will be doing a version of the toes to bar where you're using the kipping rhythm, but we're only going to the like knees above parallel. Some people straight legs above parallel, and then some people will go all the way touching the toes to the bar, okay? Wherever you're at with that, 20 reps is a relatively large set. Even if you're doing the scaled version of the movement, you will have to break this up as you get deeper and deeper into the workout. So wherever you're at, I want you to try to think about sets of like 6 to 8 as the median set size. If they're a little bit smaller than that at the end, that's okay. If they're bigger than that in the beginning, that's desirable, right? But I want to be big sets of good looking movements, okay? That's our goal for that. So it's a 15-minute AMRAP. You're gonna row for your calories, 20 for the guys, 16 for the ladies. Then you're gonna get your kettlebell. This is the moderate weight kettlebell, so 44 for the guys, 26 for the ladies. And we're going to the overhead position with our kettlebell swing, and then 20 reps of whatever we're at on toes to bar progression, and then repeat, okay? 15-minute AMRAP. When you're finished with this, we can put the kettlebell away and we're just doing a rotating EMOM or an alternating EMOM of 10 minutes of skill and core work. So some of this is going to be for grip and shoulder training, and some of it is going to be purely for core training. And there's several different options that are wide ranging but not inclusive or exclusive, I mean. So if you have a specific core movement that you want to work on, like say a side plank, a Captain Morgan, dead bug, anything else that's not on the list, that is totally fine. I have some of the basic ones on the list that are my favorites. You pick, but try and keep it in the core training domain. And then on the even minutes, I want to do some type of hanging variant, all right? So this could be something from a monkey hang to a hanging hip tap, all the way up to levers, skin the cats, other more advanced gymnastic skills. If you want to work on, say like the hip to bar kipping, that will be a big help for our bar muscle ups. Those are all fantastic ideas. If it's something that you're not comfortable with doing right out of the gate, ask a coach for either a scaling method or some assistance in setting it up. But what we don't want to do in this 10 minutes is spend like 6 or 7 minutes before you get set up to do the first set, okay? So I would like for you to pick something that you know that you can work on for 5 rounds for somewhere in the like 20 to 40 second range. The more difficult gymnastic movements can go for less amount of time. The less difficult gymnastic movements can go for longer amounts of time, okay? But either way, I would like for you to get 5 sets through, with the priority being on something that is like bite-size achievable in a reasonable amount of time and that you can work on consistently for 5 rounds, all right? So just kind of use your head when it comes to picking it. If it's the first time you've never done a skin the cat before and you're like, I want to do my first skin the cat, maybe this isn't the time to do that. This would be a time to work on maybe some ring rows or just some static hanging in the skin the cat position, and you can build up from there, all right? All right, that's it for today. It's a bit of a practice workout, and we'll have a fun benchmark coming up tomorrow. Have a great one. I'll see you tomorrow.